Hello, my lovely learners. Welcome back to another exciting step in your English journey. Today we're going to talk about something that often scares many students: grammar. Yes, that word that reminds some of you of school books, red marks, and complicated rules. But let's stop thinking that way. Grammar is not a monster. It's actually your friend. Your invisible helper that makes your English clear, beautiful, and confident. Think of grammar as the GPS of English. It helps your sentences reach the right meaning. Without it, your message might get lost. With it, your ideas shine. And here's the good news. You don't need to memorize hundreds of rules. You just need to understand the few that really matter. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's make grammar easy, natural, and even fun together. 1. The power of sentence structure. Subject plus verb plus object. Every language has its rhythm, and English has one of the simplest: subject plus verb plus object. This is the heartbeat of English. If you know this structure simply, you will understand English. Once you understand it, you can build endless sentences with confidence. For example, I love coffee. She reads books. They watch movies. See how clear and natural that feels? You have the person, which is subject, the action, which is verb, and the thing, which is an object. That's it. Your perfect English sentence. Now imagine this. You're sitting in a cafe, and someone asks, "What are you doing?" Then, how we'll respond to it? The correct answer must be, "I'm drinking coffee." Perfect English. Because you followed the simple subject plus verb plus object rule. When you start thinking this way, English stops feeling like a mystery. It becomes a set of building blocks that you can play with. Even advanced speakers use this same pattern. So, master this rhythm and you'll already sound natural, clear, and confident. 2. Tenses. Tell time. Use them wisely. Tenses are the storytellers of English. They tell us when something happens. In the past, the present, or the future. Think of them like a timeline for your thoughts. I work every day. Present. I worked yesterday. Past. I will work tomorrow. Future. It's simple, right? But here's the secret to mastering tenses. Connect them to your real life. Say sentences about yourself. I wake up at 6. I ate breakfast at 8. I will study English tonight. When you make grammar part of your story, it sticks in your memory. You're not just learning tenses. You're learning how to express your life in English. Don't worry if you make small mistakes. Even if your tenses aren't perfect, your meaning still shines through. What matters most is that you speak, practice, and keep moving forward. 3. Articles. A, an, and they. Small words, big meaning. These tiny words might look small, but they change everything. Articles, a, an, and the, are like spices in a dish. A little bit can make a big difference. Use a before consonant sounds. A dog, a teacher, a car. Use an before vowel sounds. An apple, an umbrella, an hour. And use the when you're talking about something specific or already known. The book on the table is mine. Let's see the difference. I saw a dog means you saw any dog. But I saw the dog means you're talking about one particular dog you both know. See how one word changes the picture? Practice by describing your surroundings. A chair, an orange, the window. Soon these words will become automatic. You'll use them without even thinking. They are small but powerful tools for clarity and fluency. 4. Subject-verb agreement. Keep your sentence in sync. Your subject and your verb must agree. Like dance partners moving in rhythm. If your subject is he, she, or it, your verb usually ends with an S. He plays football. She likes music. It rains often. But if your subject is I, you, we, or they, there's no dash S. I play football. They like music. We work together. Here's a fun way to practice. Say one sentence with different subjects. I eat. He eats. They eat. Your ears will start to notice what sounds right. Once your ears catch the pattern, your mouth will follow naturally. Grammar isn't only about memorizing, it's about feeling how the language flows. The more you listen and speak, the more natural it becomes. 5. Adjectives and adverbs. The colors of English. Adjectives and adverbs make your English come alive. Adjectives describe nouns and adverbs describe verbs. Think of adjectives as colors and adverbs as movement. Without them, your English is plain. With them, it's full of life. Look at this example. She is a beautiful singer. Adjective. She sings beautifully. Adverb. One describes the person, the other describes the action. Let's try more. He runs fast. He runs extremely fast when it rains. See how that small word extremely adds energy? That's what makes your English expressive and interesting. Try this every day. Describe one thing around you. The sky looks amazing. The bird sings softly. You'll start thinking in English with color and emotion, not just grammar. 6. Prepositions. The little bridges of English prepositions are small words that build big connections. They tell us where things are and how they relate to each other. Common ones are in, on, and at. Use in for spaces. In the room, in the car, in the city. Use on for surfaces. On the table, on the wall, on the floor. Use at for specific places or points. At the door, at school, at the station. Here's a picture. You're sitting in the room, your phone is on the table, and your friend is waiting at the door. Easy, right? You don't need to memorize everything. Just imagine where things are. When you can see it in your mind, you'll say it correctly. Visualization is your secret weapon for mastering prepositions. 7. Mistakes are your best teachers. Let me tell you something important. Mistakes are not bad. They are beautiful. They show that you're learning, that you're trying, that you're growing. Every great English speaker once made mistakes. A lot of them. You might say the wrong tense. You might forget an article. You might pronounce something funny. But that's okay. Each mistake is a step toward fluency. Think of a baby learning to walk. They fall hundreds of times, but they never give up. Why? Because falling is part of walking. The same is true for English. Speak, fail, laugh, and speak again. Each time, you'll get better. Fluency doesn't come from perfection. It comes from courage. So speak proudly, even when it's not perfect. You're not just learning grammar, you're learning bravery. 8. Absorb grammar naturally. Live in English. You don't have to learn grammar only from textbooks. You can absorb it naturally, like a child learning to speak. Listen to English. Read English. Watch English. Let grammar come to you through stories and real conversations. When you watch a movie and hear, "I've been waiting for you," you're learning perfect grammar without even trying. When you listen to a podcast and hear, "She's going to work," your brain records that pattern. You might not know the rule, but your brain understands it. That's how fluency grows, through exposure, not pressure. So surround yourself with English every day. Let grammar flow into your ears, your thoughts, and your speech. You'll be amazed at how naturally you start using the right structures without forcing yourself to remember rules. Grammar is your guide, not your prison. My dear learner, grammar is not a wall. It's a bridge. It doesn't limit you. It leads you. Grammar is there to help you express your thoughts clearly and beautifully. But remember, you don't have to speak perfectly to be understood. You just need to speak with confidence. Use grammar as your guide, not your boss. Learn the rules, yes, but don't be afraid to break them sometimes when you speak naturally. Fluency is not about perfection. It's about connection. People don't remember how grammatically perfect you were. They remember how clearly you expressed yourself and how you made them feel. So keep learning. Keep speaking. Keep growing. Grammar is your quiet friend on this journey, guiding you, supporting you, and helping you shine.